Ladies and gentlemen, introducing our next 2014 California Wrestling Hall of Fame inductee, the late Mr. Al Kiddy. Accepting this award in Al's place is his daughter, Miss Teresa Kiddy. The presenter for Teresa is Al's former wrestler and this year's class of 2014 Hall of Famer, who you just heard from, Mr. Corky Napier. Al Kiddy graduated from Jenks High School in Oklahoma after earning all-state honors in wrestling, football, baseball, and winning the state 100-yard dash and finishing second in the 220-yard dash. Al went on to Oklahoma University, where he lettered in wrestling, football, and baseball for Coach Port Robertson and Bud Wilkerson. Al is one of 9 athletes at Oklahoma University to achieve this. He coached at Houston High School from 1960 to 1964. He had 3 Trans-Valley Championship teams and coached 5 Northern California Tournament champions. In 1965, he coached briefly at McLean High School in Fresno and had 2 Central Valley Section champions. Then, Coach Kiddy moved to Madera High School, where he became one of the premier coaches in the Valley. Coach Kiddy led his teams to an overall record of 237 wins, 15 losses, and 2 ties, as well as 6 North Yosemite League championships, 5 Valley championships, and a second-place finish at the state championships for Madera High School. During this tenure, Coach Kiddy has coached young men to numerous championships, which include Sammy King, Pete King, Larry Tribble, Billy Tate, and capping off with the state champ, Mr. Ernie Flores, in the first CIF state championships. Once Coach Kiddy was done with coaching high school wrestling, he went on and served as an assistant wrestling coach at Fresno City College from 1976 to 1984. Ladies and gentlemen, inducted into the 2014 California Wrestling Hall of Fame, Mr. Al Kiddy.
Hi. Thank you so much for this honor from my father. Daddy would have just been so proud, and I know that in December we lost him, but even the day that we lost Daddy, he was telling the nurse that he was going to be here. So he's here with us in spirit. And my brother passed the baton to me because I spent so many years with Dad and Mom and the wrestling teams and all of just, it has been just such an honor to have Daddy inducted into the Hall of Fame, and we just want to thank you. Robert, I want you to come up. My brother wrestled with Daddy and put you through an awful lot, and I think that my brother needs to say something right now.
Well, she's going to fall apart, I think. Yeah. Well, this is quite an honor for my dad, and I didn't really come prepared for a speech or anything, but I'll tell you, I was with my dad for 4 years in high school, and he probably taught me more about being a man than I ever dreamed of, as far as just been from the sport of wrestling. And we had extensive talks. It's quite different having him as a father and a coach, trust me. But he had a way of wanting to always contribute to the sport, and he lived it, he eat it, and he just took it to heart all the way through. And I suppose that's all I have to say about my dad. But thank you very much for this honor this evening.
Once again, Mr. Al Kiddy.